Hello and welcome back to The Wandering Wind. I'm your host, Gregory, and today I want to talk a bit about his Dark Materials because, to be honest, I want to do a reaction to the trailer for the new series because it's here. Um, we've currently got and I've got to change this out to where it's the right display. There we go. We've currently got until fall of this year before the series comes out, but it already looks like it's going to be a great experience. So I'm going to be watching the trailer and kind of just explaining some stuff. First of all, to get a couple of lore based things out of the way. In this universe, in the his Dark Materials universe, two major things are different from what we know in the world today. The first is that the magisterium, or what is more commonly understood as the church, is the main power and the main government in this version of England and quite possibly much of Europe, although we do not know. I don't exactly recall whether or not they expanded beyond Britain's borders, but I know that they're in the main power in Britain itself. The second thing is that in terms of physics and stuff like that, we have what are known as demons, which are the spiritual familiars for people. Each person has their own demon, and it's basically the Daemon, that kind of demon. It's basically the physical manifestation of their soul. And that comes into play later on in the series, where the Magisterium starts doing experiments and kind of messes with that whole kind of symbiosis between the human and the demon. But anyway, let's just get into the trailer. I think I've explained enough for you to kind of understand what's going on. Anyway, let's get to it in 3, 2, 1.
Gentlemen, there is a war raging right now with the Magisterium, between those trying to keep us in ignorance and those willing to fight for truth and freedom.
I seriously think this is an awesomely good series to kind of really just delve into more. I mean, I really think that the idea of an HBO series of this is going to be awesome. I really do.
Who will stand with me?
And
This kind of heresy is of the highest priority to the Magisterium. I need to know where he's going and what he intends to.
so, yeah, heresy. This is a really great point to my point is that the reason why this is such a departure from what I would normally read is because it was originally a 3-part book series by Philip Pullman. He's an awesome writer. I wish he'd have done more than just I don't know if he ever did anything more, but I know whatever I know is that he just did the Northern Lights or his Dark Materials. But what really gets me is that there are so many points where you can see that the influence of the church in this manner with a totalitarian government would really supplant and suppress both societal and technological growth. This is basically a modern day age where the last 100 or so years of technological advancement hasn't really happened. But yeah,
You're not leaving! I can't stay! The North is no place for a child.
the North. What is this? Game of Thrones? Good lord. Now all we need is Georg Mormont.
Myra, the master's asked if I can find a place for you.
Really?
As my
This is Mrs. Coulter. This will end up being one of the main villains in the series later on.
you must let me mold you.
it's really interesting how there's so much. I mean, oh, well, I said Gior Mormont. There he was.
Sometimes children can just
Disappear. Yeah. So basically, the main thing is that children are disappearing. They're being taken by the Magisterium, actually, for secret experiments to understand the nature of dust, which is basically dark matter or the catalyst that brings about self-awareness, or basically what you would call life, sentience, whatever. And the Magisterium doesn't like the idea that this is scientifically explainable. They'd rather it be some mystical thing that proves that, you know, the whole, okay, there's a higher power, everything else. I mean, I personally believe that science and religion can coincide, but there have been a lot of groups over the millennia that have disagreed with my particular viewpoint, and that of many others. Anyway,
I promised to do everything I could to protect you from harm.
this is the alethiometer. It's the it's actually the golden compass that the first book is named after. Basically, what this does is it uses dust to tell you things that you wouldn't otherwise know. The only problem is only children can instinctively read it. Adults have to actually learn how to read it. Lyra is one of the few children that are able to read it, and she has a very unique gift with being able to read it almost intuitively, and this also comes into play later on in the series as well. I'm sorry, I keep pausing, but I really love this series.
Legal unless approved by the magisterium.
Yeah, unless approved by the Magisterium, basically. Yeah.
She has to make a journey. One which I'm afraid includes a great betrayal.
Oh yeah, a great betrayal. Not the one that he's talking about, but that is one. Oh good lord. I keep dropping things.
trying to warn me of something.
Trying to warn you, yeah. Everything, exactly, yeah. Oof. I don't remember who he is, but
What question should we be asking you that we are not?
The Magisterium have muscle. I would ask where I could obtain the services of an armored bear.
oh, this is probably one of the favorite parts of the book that I like. One of my favorite parts is the armored bears. There's a small island up in the Arctic Circle called Svalbard, and in this series, that is where the armored bears live. They're a sentient race of bears that have extreme skill in forging and metalworking, and that also comes into play very heavily in the second book, and is really fascinating. I really love the idea of sentient creatures having just innate innate skills that we as human beings would lack or would not understand or whatever may be. It's just awesome. Yeah, let's go. This fall. How am I supposed to trust you when no one tells me the truth? Good question. A lot of people have asked that over the decades, over the centuries, over the millennia. I mean, it's the common question that we come across in our daily lives. How can I trust you if you've lied to me before? Or how can I trust anyone if everyone lies to me? It's just, yeah. Oh, look at all the high top dollar names. Oh. Lin-Manuel Miranda is gonna be awesome in this film. I think they're all gonna be awesome. I mean, in this series. This is going to be awesome. But yeah, this is just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I tell you what, one of my favorite things about being able to live in this day and age is just how many adaptations of some of my favorite books are being made. Good Lord. Now all we need is a true true adaptation of the Percy Jackson series and a true adaptation of a couple of other series that I thought didn't get the justice they deserved. Dang. Tell you what, if we could get a full adaptation of Percy Jackson, that would be awesome. I tell you what, that series was that one was epic. That one was awesome. I tell you what. And the first couple of movies were just phenomenal. Now, I thought I'd heard that they were making the third one, but I don't know. Might not be. Either way, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction and kind of in-depth look. I hope you enjoy that kind of thing. I know I did, and I hope you guys enjoy more stuff like this because I really want to make these kinds of videos where I just show you what I enjoy, show you what I've grown up with, and give you guys a bit more of a look into it. I think it's awesome. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll be back when the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you. And you'll have things that you'll want to talk about. I will too, because it's you I like. Thanks for watching.